If you really want to know how to tell someone to fuck off, I've got at least two ways. One is to mail someone's words back to them. So, um, my father told me, said to me over the phone, I guess it's been at least a couple of months, um, that I was a miserable person and needed a man in my life to make me happy. And I didn't know what to do with that. I told him to fuck off at the time and really have nothing to say to him until he apologizes, takes responsibility for the things that he says to me, or in general, as he should. Take responsibility and understand the impact that his words can have. So, since I have not gotten an apology, and I'm not going to ask for one, I decided that the best, well, what came to me as the thing to do would be to take the Christmas card that he sent to me, um, which had something lovely written in it, I'm sure, and which I'm sure was, carefully selected for the words, and the message that was inside really is meaningless without ownership and acknowledgement of what was said. So I decided to write his words in the card. So inside the card, I wrote, "You are a miserable person, and you need a man in your life to make you happy." And I put the check back in that was in the card, and closed it, and put it back in the envelope, and sealed it, and addressed it to him, and put a new stamp on it, so he can get his card back with his carefully chosen words, and he can read them himself. And I think that will be a very powerful moment. So the other way to tell someone to fuck off is to um, see. Actually, there's three ways. I have a third way that I'll explain. Uh, uh, also has to do with sending something back to someone. This would be a check that came in the mail. So here's the third one, and I'll go back to the second one because it'll help you understand it. This one is one where a check was received, and in a way in which if you were to tell someone repeatedly for years that receiving random checks in the mail for large sums of money made you uncomfortable, and you wished that they would stop doing it, and didn't, and persisted and continued to do it in spite of repeatedly being asked not to, that they would get the point. But they do not. And so when I spoke to this person about this most recent check that was sent, and the reply that I got was, well, imagine that if you lived near me and I took you out for lunch, we spent time together. Fine, I thought. But what I really thought after I hung up the phone was, I don't want to spend time with you. I wouldn't choose to spend time with you. You're not someone whom I would want to spend my time. Because you're negative, you are demeaning, ungrateful, possess qualities of people that I do not choose to be around. So no, I wouldn't spend time with you. No, this is not a gift that you are giving me. Because I wouldn't let you take me out for lunch because I wouldn't want to spend any time with you. So I will not accept this. I'm not going to continue to ignore the fact that you do not listen to me. That I say things over and over again and you do not hear me. So what I see for myself are the qualities that I have that I do not like. And I see where they came from. And from whom. And that's difficult to be with. But it's reality. So I decide to take this check and attach a post-it note to it. The post-it note said, I don't want to have lunch with you or have any further communication with you. Keep it. It's my gift to you. Maybe you can balance your checkbook with it. And I signed it and I put a little smiley face on it. And the smiley face was really just a fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you and your lunches. Because I don't want them. So, I put that in an envelope and mailed that back to him. So, the third way to tell someone to fuck off comes from that same person from whom I receive a notice from the post office that I need to go down to there and pick up a package that has been sent to me by this very person. A package, a gift, after I sent that check back with that note saying that I wish to have no further communication and I did not wish to spend time with you in any way whatsoever. I thought that was clear. I couldn't imagine being any more explicit that I wished to have no contact with this person, yet this person persists in sending me something that I have to pick up. So I get to the post office, and when I see the box, I refuse it. It's then stamped with a stamp that says refused, return to sender, and I returned it to sender. So if there's not another way in which I can say fuck you to someone, I will find out. Because I don't know how else to more politely get that message across without actually saying the words fuck